Hi, I'm Jack Pears at Phoenix Partners. I'm joined here today by Alex Lydall, our Head of Dealing. We're here to speak to you today about 2017. We're already a few weeks in and a lot has happened. So what are the hottest topics at the moment? I expect it to be Brexit.
No, definitely. So far, as Jack said, 3 weeks in, been an interesting couple of weeks. Theresa May's speech, particularly kind of in advance of what we saw yesterday, which was the Supreme Court hearing. In Brexit negotiations, we're now going to have the government going to Parliament. That has given quite a lot of confidence for sterling. It has been relatively bid in the last few days. Sterling euro and sterling dollar have been considerably higher. Looking forward, clearly that's going to still be the case. We're going to be seeing what happens with Article 50. In theory, that's triggered by March. But now, given what has happened, possibly this blows over out of the news for a week or two, I think.
Okay. And other than Article 50 getting triggered, what would you say is the main thing people should be looking at in terms of economic data or even major risk events?
No, of course. I think at the moment data is probably a little bit second tier in general. It's all sentiment within the market. So the big things are probably the elections coming up. So we have the elections in Holland. We have the elections in France, with Marine Le Pen obviously being the big threat there at Easter. And then also in Germany, whether or not Merkel will potentially be overthrown. All of these will impact sterling euro quite considerably, and that is what people are going to be focusing on massively.
Okay. Well, we can't really speak about 2017 without mentioning Donald Trump. What is your take on him coming into power?
Yeah, so it's very much an unknown, I think, Donald Trump, to a certain extent. It's whether or not he adopts the aggressive fiscal policies that he's been talking about. If he does, he's already alluded to the fact that the dollar's a little bit too strong, so perhaps you see sterling dollar and euro dollar higher in the short medium term. That is difficult to say with correlations as to whether or not that sees sterling euro higher specifically, but if the last few days are anything to go by, then potentially, yeah.
Okay. Well, that rounds it off for today. If you'd like to find some more information, please click the link below.